guess what? Super Bowl is coming up. It's time. It's time for the final two teams to play and see who's gonna win the championship. But guess what? You got invited to a party and you gotta bring something, because guess what? It says bring something to the party, and you're looking like, I'm not a cook, I'm not a chef, I'm not about to go out and spend no money on these people that I don't know and these other teams. Guess what? I got your back, best friend. Got your back, homie. Got your back, player. Don't stress. I'm telling you, $10, 10 minutes or less. I'm going to make 2 types of dips for you to bring, and you can be the bomb. Even if you forgot how to make the dip and you know what they're supposed to taste like, I got your back. I got your back. So don't worry. Come with me in the kitchen, and we about to get our grub on. Alright? Alright guys, Super Bowl is coming up this Sunday, so I said why not start giving them a couple recipes so they could take to the party. Alright, so today, forget about the Rotel dip, because everybody knows how to make that and it comes on all the packages. But what about the cheese ball? Somebody got to bring the cheese ball. So I got you today, because you are going to be bringing the cheese ball. So let's get to it. Doesn't take that long, doesn't need that many ingredients, and I got your back. And some of the ingredients you can opt out if you choose not to have them in there. But if you choose not to have what I bring to you today, don't get mad if yours don't look and taste like mine. I'm just saying. That's it. Let's get to it. So you need 2 8 ounces of cream cheese. It don't have to be the name brand, but if you choose to get the name brand, it's up to you. Personally, this is for work. They're not getting no name brand, nothing. So I got cream cheese from Aldi's or Allots. Not Allots, but Aldi's or Aldi's, however you want to pronounce it. Cream cheese, 2 packets of these is 8 ounces. And you want it room temperature. If you do not have yours room temperature or soft to the touch, you can put it in the microwave for a little bit. I wouldn't put it in the microwave more than about 30 seconds twice and let it sit, because you still want it cold, but you don't want it chill. On top of that, you want some Cornish beef. If you can't find Cornish beef, you can just use regular beef. I use 1 pack of Cornish beef, and once again, I was at that Aldi's, so that's what I have, and I just have the Cornish beef right here, or the beef, and I use 1 pack, which is this right here. And then you need green onions, and this is what green onions look like if you're not familiar with what green onions look like. To that, you need some Worcestershire sauce. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. You need 3/4 cups of sharp and Parmesan cheese. I have it mixed in here. You need garlic powder, about a half or a teaspoon of garlic powder. You need accent salt. You don't have to, but you can opt out. And then I have a little bit of cream cheese right here. I'm sorry, I have sour cream right here. So all we're going to do, here's the bowl. It's our room temperature. I'm just going to slide in my beef. If you do not want to put beef in there, you do not have to. But you do need the green onions. And I'm going to slide the green onions in here as well. I used 3 green onions and I finely chopped them. I'm going to go ahead and put this cheese in there. Just dump that in there. Why not? I'm going to add this teaspoon of garlic powder. I would not use garlic salt because the beef is already salty. So you don't want people like, oh Jesus, I'm going to have high blood pressure. You just want to do a couple sprinkles of accent salt. You can opt out if you don't want that in there. And then I have low fat, I have fat-free sour cream. So that's why it looks a little milky. And it's been sitting out. But it's all good. It's all good. We're going to put that in there as well. Now you can hand mix this if you want to. But listen, this only supposed to take less than 5 to 10 minutes. Really, 5 to 10 minutes. So I'm not going to hand mix this, but I'm going to mix it with my hand blender. So make sure you have that on there. And mix this up first before you add the Worcestershire sauce. So this is last. So let's go ahead and mix it up. Alright, now you just want to taste it a little bit. Scrape the side of the bowls down if you use a hand blender. If you did not, then you could just use your spatula, because what I always say, every good cook got a spatula. Now once you taste it, it should taste cream cheesy. It should have a little bit of a Cornish beef hen taste because of the salt from that. So it should taste pretty good. To my taste and knowledge, this is the bomb. Now, the Worcestershire sauce, I'm going to add 2 dabs. If you add more than 2 dashes or dabs, you're going to make this turn brown. And that's not what you want. So you just want to hit it with flavor. 1, 2. Hit it with flavor. You do not want to be all... You don't want this to turn brown. You see how much I got in there? 2 dabs. And then what I'm going to do, because accent salt is a part of my family, I'm just going to add just a tad bit more. Just a tad bit more, because everybody in my family, we love accent salt, okay? And all I'm going to do is just blend this together. Or you can just whip it with your hand. And since this is really good in consistency, so I'm just going to do it with my spatula. Now, with cream cheese or the cheese ball, the best thing to eat this with is some crackers. Some Ritz crackers, some saltine crackers. I even like this with pretzels. This is the bomb. So make sure you mix all them flavors together. Give it a taste. This is a clean spoon. We just use this to get the sour cream out. Taste it. This make you want to slap your mama. Alright. So this is done. When you get done mixing and incorporating it, it should look like this. Now, it's called a cheese ball because you're supposed to roll it up in a ball and sit in the refrigerator for 1 to 2 hours. And that's what I'm going to do. So, to make this a clean and easy cleanup, because I hate washing dishes. I wish somebody would buy me a dishwasher. But for now, these are the dishwashers. I have some saran wrap, and I have my bowl, and I just put the saran wrap on top of my bowl. And all I'm going to do is just take this and scoop it down into the bowl that the saran wrap is covering up in. Make sure you give yourself enough saran wrap so that when you put this in there, you put the lid on it and it freezes, and then once it gets cool, back cool again, it's going to be solid, and all you have to do is form it into a ball. Okay? Some people like to form it into a ball right now, but it's not going to work. It's not going to happen because look how soft this is. Why make a mess? You can save time and follow my directions. Okay? And it don't even have to be in a ball. You can just be like, whatever, y'all gonna get what y'all gonna get how I give it to you. Cause for real, nobody gonna really be paying attention to what it look like if it's into a ball or not. But the signature dish of a cheese ball is in a ball. Cause everybody be like, ooh, I know what that is. That's a cheese ball. And you want to make sure your cheese ball looks like a cheese ball. So all you're going to do, just put this in some saran wrap, sit in the refrigerator for 1 or 2 hours. When you come back, it's going to be solid just like it was before when you had bought the cream cheese package. And then once it gets solid again with the saran wrap, all you have to do is just whisk it and form it into a ball. Because you want people to know that you brung the cheese ball. Okay? So, or you can leave it like this. It's your world. But all I'm going to do is just fold it over. Like so. Or you really can just do it like this. So I'm going to show you a little trick. If you like me, you're like, I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. So take it. Hopefully I'm in frame. Yeah, I'm right here in frame. take it and fold it like this. And then with your long piece right here, because it's going to form into a ball. Because I'm so lazy, y'all. Alright. Put that saran wrap. Put this in the refrigerator for 1 to 2 hours. And when you come back, it's going to be ready to take the saran wrap off. Just flip it over. It's going to be in a ball. Alright guys, I'm back with another one because it is Super Bowl Sunday coming up. And guess what? You got to be the one that brings the best to the party. Alright, so say for instance you said you was going to bring a cheese ball and some old turkey neck says she bringing the cheese ball. You be like, girl, I just said I was bringing it. And she just like, no, I got it. Say, that's fine. Girl, I got your back. Best friend, I got your back. Bro, him, I got your back. Guess what we're going to be making today? Crab dip. Cold crab dip. So therefore you can make it ahead of time. You can make it the night before, the day before. And boom, more flavor as it marinates. So let me get to it as you get to it and write down these ingredients. Doesn't take long, nothing but to do it, but to get to it. So what you're going to need, 2 ounces of cream cheese, which is, 2 packs of cream cheese, which is 8 ounces. Telling you stuff wrong already. So you need it room temperature. If it's not room temperature, you can pop it in the microwave 2 times on 30 seconds and make sure it's not cooking, bubbling, boiling, but it's just firm to the touch. Next thing you're going to need for this, some garlic powder. You're going to need 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. Accent salt is optional, but I feel like it brings out something in the meat. So you want to put that in your dip. And then you want some sour cream. I have fat-free sour cream, so that's why it's a little bit, looking a little bit like condensed milk. You're going to need green onions. This is what green onions look like. If you don't know, now you know. You need 3 other green onions in here. And I put the white and the green part in there. Some people don't put the white part in there because they say it's strong. But listen, I like it. If you don't like it, opt out. Just put the green part in there. Up to you. Your world. And then you're going to need chunky style imitation crab meat. I would not use real crab because real crab has a different type of flavor. This is more like sweet type-ish, and it's cheap. You go into a party where people, they're not into the quality, they're into the quantity. So imitation crab meat, that's what you need to get. Now if you never bought this before, it's a real good source of protein. It is 80 calories per half a cup, and the whole pack is 200 calories, and it's a really good source of protein if you're on that kick, because you know we're trying to lose weight. And on top of that, if you never bought it, when it comes in the pack, it comes in chunks. So it says chunky style. They have fine or chunky style, and this is what it looks like. Just big old chunks like this, and it's kind of sweet, but it comes in big chunks. And what you want to do, or cubes, what you want to do is chop it down into smaller pieces. Alright, so, and Worcestershire sauce is optional if we're going to need it or not. But I'll let you know as we blend this up together. So, here is our 2 packs of 8 ounces of cream cheese. You're going to dump in your garlic powder. Sprinkle a little bit of accent salt in there. Optional. Next, you're going to put your imitation crab meat in here, and you also going to go ahead and dump in your 3 green onions that you chopped up. And make sure you chop that imitation meat up again, because you don't want it really chunky as it come in the pack, but you want like a fine chunk, but you don't want it mushy, because if you keep chopping down on it, it's going to turn to mush. And then I have a 1/4 cup of sour cream. Alright, y'all. Next thing you want to do, go ahead and mix this up. You can mix it up by hand, or you can be lazy like me and get your hand blender out. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my hand blender to mix this up. This recipe takes less than 10 minutes because you really don't need to do too much but chop up your imitation crab meat and your green onions. So let's get to it. Alright guys, let's taste this. Have a clean spoon right here. Before I do that, scrape down the sides of the bowl if you use a hand blender. If you mix it up by hand, make sure you scrape the bottom of that bowl so you get all of your flavor. Don't miss out on anything. Alright, so you want to fold it in at this time. So let's take this spoon and taste what we got going on. I feel we need 1 dash of Worcestershire sauce, which is this, and a little more sprinkle of accent salt. And then I think this recipe is going to be done. So I'm going to hand mix that in. You don't want to put too much Worcestershire sauce in here because once again, it's supposed to be a off-white color, and if you put too many dashes of Worcestershire sauce in here, you're going to turn this brown or cream, and they're going to be looking like, what the hell did she bring to the party, or what the hell did he bring to the party? Don't have people questioning what you brought because they're looking like, what is it and why? Alright, so make sure you mix that up really, really well. And let's go in there and taste it one more time. And I'm going to use the spoon that I used to get the sour cream out. So it's a clean spoon, y'all. Hey. That was the trick. That's what we needed right there. So now what you're going to do, scrape the sides and the bottom and put it in a container. I'm going to show you a neat trick that I use because I hate washing dishes. Because I don't have a dishwasher and I hate washing it. This is plastic wrap. Plastic wrap. What you're going to do, get your bowl, whatever you're going to use. Take your saran wrap, plastic wrap, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you got enough out. Tear it out. Cover up the bowl like so. Take your dip and dump it. Now let this sit for 2-3 hours or until it's time to serve. The longer it sits in the refrigerator, the better it marinates and tastes. Okay? I'm telling you the truth. So if she decides she wants to bring that cheese ball, let her do it. Let her make a fool of herself. Let her embarrass herself because everybody knows what yours tastes like. But they don't know and they don't got a clue of what she got going on. But everybody know that you make the best cheese ball. But surprise them this time and make crab meat. Tell them, you're not a one-trick pony. So, just put this down in there like so. Look at that. No mess, no fuss. No fuss, no mess. Scrape down that. Get all your ingredients. Groceries not cheap. And I'm not wasting nothing. Alright. Look at that. Little cleanup, less mess. Fold this over like so. Put your lid on it. Put it in the fridge. And that's how you serve what crab did. Alright, y'all. When I come back and when it's all done and cold and chill, I'm going to show you a picture of it. And then we can taste it. And you're going to be like, What? Is that crab dip or not? Or nah? It's crab dip.